Hello, my name is Phương. I am the leader of the group Life Without Plastic. Our group has 4 members, including me, Yến Nhi, Huy Phong, and Phương. Today, we want to show you our views about the environment of Vietnam. Environment, and environment is a topic that is very familiar to us today. We listen to it, see it everywhere from the school, the articles on the street, to the news programs on the TV. But have we ever really thought about the environment we are living in today? We'll perceive that every environmental element has a significant purpose in our normal life. However, we blithely or even intentionally explode all of it. A typical example of this action is the activity resulting.
White pollution. This concept is kind of new to us, but it's the problem that we are facing every day. White pollution, not a plastic pollution, is the term used to mean discarding too many white plastic bags or single-use plastic tableware into our environment. Humans do it frequently because they think it is convenient. Nevertheless, not many people comprehend that it causes heavy consequences, not only to the normal life of any creature in the world, but also to the environment where we are living now.
Weightlessness, flexibility, and stability are all the advantages of plastic. Because of their access, plastic is used much more popular than other kinds of material. Unfortunately, this is also the reason why plastic become a nightmare. Plastic cannot biodegradate or disappear. Nowadays, the popular disposal is sent to landfill or dumped into the environment. But this isn't a good solution. Why? Because it will seriously damage the environment. Day by day, these plastics become more crunchy when they break into small pieces of plastic. We call it microplastic. These microplastics will continue to exist for hundreds of years and bring a range of serious consequences to the soil and water environment.
Marine animals think that microplastics is their food. They eat it and their digestive system cannot absorb it. These microplastics continue to stay in their body. So what? We the human consume this species as our food. This means we eat the rubbish that we dump into the environment. Moreover, these microplastics dip into the ocean bottom and prevent the growth of aquatic plants. This is also a pressure for the instability of the marine ecosystem.
Plastic can release harmful chemicals into surrounding soil, which can then seep into groundwater or other surrounding water sources, and also the ecosystem. It can answer by the addictive content in microbeads such as platinum or bisphenol A, guanylate A, BPA, leaked out of plastic particulates. This is not the urgent problem like water or air pollution, but it causes plenty of health problems and effect on the growth of plants.
Another common way to solve the huge amount of plastic is to burn it. And well, this disposal intentionally harms the environment. This action increases the amount of carbon dioxide released into the air. These gas residues in the atmosphere, which forms air pollution. A typical example of this pollution is Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. In harmony with the nearest data, this capital is the most serious place of air pollution in Vietnam. The figure for AQI, Air Quality Index, in Hanoi is around 200, which heavily harms human health. In addition, carbon dioxide is also the main cause of greenhouse effect, ozone hole, and also climate change. We are now suffering from these consequences, and I believe that we are the final generation who have to take action before everything is too late. Mother Nature has cried a lot. So stop talking, doing something. I think that this is the message from her to us. And these are some ways to help the environment which we want to show you.
First of all, the most important action that we need to do is propagate. Propagate is a concept that we have been taught a lot from civic education at school, and I can't negate how significant it is. Like any other creator on this earth, humans have a strong collectivity. Hence, we always want to go along with the majority. So that I think we can use this habit to change the cognition of everyone, especially at the age of industry, purpose or like today. With the development of social media platforms, anyone can easily make or catch up with a trend on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, so on. The advantage of this way is that this media platform can change everyone's thinking little by little. People will easily get used to it, and day by day, it will become a part of our life. Slow but sure.
There is a way that our group also want to recommend with you that follow 3R. 3R is reduce, reuse, and recycle. Now let's take a look at their concept. Reduce is generating less waste. In particular, we can make everything by ourselves instead of buying things outside. We can contain in plastic packaging. To be more specific, multi, the ring which is familiar to any teenager like us, isn't it? Okay, so let me see, we have a plastic cup, plastic bag, and plastic straw, and a plastic spoon. So much plastic here. What can we do now? Here my suggestion. First, you can make it by yourself at home. There are a lot of videos on YouTube that show you the way to make it easier. In case you are a bad cook, well, like me, you can bring your bottle, straw, and bag with you and tell the shop staff to contain your ring in your bottle.
Reusing is repairing or reconditioning the device or parts. There's also another way that buy second-hand products. It's money saving because it's much cheaper than buying new things. Although it's not as new as the thing in the store, you can help decrease the amount of waste that the environment has to certain annually. Recycling is turning materials into a new substance or products. Recycling is a popular extracurricular activity in Vietnamese schools in particular and other countries' schools in general because of its major benefits not only to the environment but also the sentimental value for students. With the development of recycling activities, there are hundreds of eco-building contractors all over the world. From the small construction like this park made from old wells to this magnificent home made from eco-bricks.
Like what we have mentioned about recycling activity bring a great deal of positive emotion for students. In the digital era, we can straightforwardly witness that the number of leisure time children spend on smart devices, including laptop, iPad, or phones, is higher than many generations before. Increasing recycling activity will reduce the number of time kids spend on smart devices. Moreover, it will bring a great sense moment for any kid, making the useless rubbish become beautiful decoration with family or friends instead of playing with phone.
Besides the three R rules listed above, we want to give you another R concept, relate. Use some other alternative material for plastic. Okay, so let's take a look at some substitutes that we mentioned. First of all, let's see bamboo. It's a fast-growing renewable resource that can relate plastic. It's lightweight, durable, and compostable. Bamboo has been planted and used widely in the countryside of Vietnam, so that this material can easily apply in our country. Some products which are made from bamboo include straws, cups, kitchen utensil set, Comes, boxes, chair. Wow, it's so much memorable. The next material is wood, which is a renewable resource. This material is very familiar to us, which is often used for furniture, and we can easily see how marvelous it is compared with plastic. So, this is also the reason why forests are strictly managed. If we use it effectively, it would be a rare resource to replace plastic in household items like cleaning brushes, kitchen utensils, and cutting boards.
The third material we want to show you, that's natural fiber cloth. It's made from organic cotton, wool, hemp, or bamboo. So this is also the reason why it can decompose in a shorter period than the nylon ones. Moreover, natural fiber cloths won't set plastic fibers when washed. In addition, felted or recycled wool is versatile, safe, and compostable material for children's toys, household containers, and so on. Besides the natural fiber cloth, we have the material which is also very familiar to us. That's the paper. Paper is a single-use material like single-use plastic, but this material is much safer for human health. Unfortunately, paper can't contain the liquid and be recycled infinitely because every time it's reused, the fibers get shorter. Despite this weakness of paper, more companies will package their products in plain paper in days gone by. And this is positive evidence for improving awareness of pollution from many people. Next, we have cardboard. Cardboard material can contain a large number of products based on its size. It can also recycle or reuse a lot in our normal life. Similar to paper, cardboard can't carry liquid. However, with its advantages to the environment, many companies are now packaging their products in plain cardboard to cut down on waste. The final material we want to introduce is glass. Difference with paper or cardboard, glass can contain any kind of liquids and it doesn't make that liquid chemical transform when the temperature changes. In addition, this material can straightforwardly be recycled or reused. With the access, glass is much better than plastic. Unfortunately, this material is fragile, so they need to be transported more carefully.
All the way that we mentioned bring up for us many disadvantages, but thinking about the future is curious. In case we, all the humans on this earth do this thing, the pressure of rubbish for the earth is decreasing dramatically. More trees would be planted, more forests covered, and less amount of carbon dioxide released into the environment. Climate change or the greenhouse effect will be solved. The environment will be safe, and also Mother Nature will live happily with her children. She won't cry anymore.
Unfortunately, deforestation in Vietnam is increasing sharply. In this circumstance, we need the help from the government to handle it by some more drastic action. For instance, regrowing trees, firing heavily those who harm nature. Also encouraging the environmental projects and applying, increasing more environmental accomplishment in the world into Vietnam.
And this is also the end of our presentation. Well, because of the seriousness of COVID-19, I and my teammate do this project 100% online. So there are still some mistakes, and we all hope that everyone will always be healthy and together past this pandemic soon. By the way, we also would like to give everyone in Vietnam or also the works a memo. This is not only the responsibility of the government, but this is also the responsibility of everyone. Thank you everyone for listening.